Hello everyone, Akinoff here, and welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. Last time when we left off, we were told about, well, our final destination for this time. However, there's something you want to try to do before that. Something you've got to do. And that's quite difficult. There are also a couple of things on the side that you want to make sure you've got. You want to make sure you've got certain items. You want to make sure you've got certain items and you've got certain pieces, certain techniques of unlocked, etc., etc. Certain recipes. We've got all the recipes we can get in the past. And we have almost all the items we've gotten at some point. It's early in the morning. I don't have any other time to record this. What we want to do is come over here. Anyway, there's certain items and stuff in the past that you can't get later in the game that we want to get now and sooner rather than later, so this is how it's gonna go. There's not exactly a lot that we have to get. We have one technique for Crest to get and 3 items to buy. The technique can be found here by talking to this guy. Yeah, talk to him again. Yep, we do want it. 12,000 gold? Yeah, that's cheap for us. Beast Swallow Kick. So that's doing Beast into Swallow Kick, I think. It might be Swallow Kick into Beast, but you know. Anyway, now that we've done that, we want to head back to Alvanista, or whatever it's called. Alvanista. At least that's how I'd pronounce it. Anyway, now that we're here, I want to go into the weapon shop, the armory, and what I want to buy is 1 splint mail. There's a fair number of things here that you won't be able to get later in the game, but I've already got most of them. If you really want to know what you're missing, look up a guide. Anyway, what we want to do is go to the inn and we're going to sleep. Yeah, we'll spend the night. I so often don't spend the night anywhere. And what's this? Oh, it's Mint talking to her mother. It must be a dream. Yes, indeed. Oh? So Mint wants earrings like her mother's? They're shaped like a horse? Oh, a unicorn. The unicorn is the symbol of a healer. This is where it gets interesting. But she gets her mother's hat instead. Yeah, it does suit Mint. Now, what are we doing? We're heading back to check on the Yggdrasil. So we'll take this cargo ship to Baladum. For Order Gold. So it's the usual. There's a couple of things there's a couple of people that we should probably, that when we talk to them, they'll give us some interesting answers. We're also gonna have to deal with really low level enemies that will get hit by Lunar and such. Just to put it out there, this is total overkill. That might be a good idea to throw up a holy bottle. The most important thing is that I have got some things that I've missed in this that I can buy. I need to buy one of these and a battle axe. That's what I need to buy. Nothing else, just that. And we're done here. I don't need to buy any more stuff, I don't need to get any more recipes, any more techniques. We're basically done. Anyway, if we head to the south and into this forest, I'm gonna throw up a holy bottle because countering low level enemies is a pain in the ass. It's not even worth the time it takes. And this happens. Well, at least we know they never stood a chance. Anyway, this is probably going to be easier than I thought it would be. We want to go up here. And yeah, that's pretty shitty. Okay, she's gonna try heal the tree.
Yeah.
That doesn't do much. So she wants to be more powerful, so maybe if we could find a unicorn, kill it and steal its horn, then she'd be more powerful. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. So I think that might go against her being a healer, and that may not power her up at all. Anyway, we're done with that. Now if we go around asking people of note, if we go around talking to them, it'll be how to save Yggdrasil. He doesn't know. If Divine power doesn't even exist in this day and age. Yep, that's true. So we got no idea what we're doing. However, there is one character who will be very helpful. And they're not in this path. One character who will tell you something very useful. Other than the fact that you're about to be attacked by a bunch of weak enemies. And you may as well not worry about dealing with all of them. Or trying to increase the your proficiency with Beast. Because you're not going to. You also shouldn't worry about getting multiple fairy rings, because that's a waste of time. Anyway, in here, if we talk to Archie's father, but according to the folklore of Midgard, there is a spirit who presides over life energy, the source of our existence. Okay. And... right. Yep. Takes the form of a horse. Sounds like we are looking for a unicorn. And Midgard? So... Midgard. And we're back here. In Helm. And here lies Rare Scarlet. Probably gonna be goodbye. But... we're gonna keep moving. I don't think we're going to be going back to Helm again. Or at least, not as it is now. Now we could try go to 4 right now, but I wouldn't suggest it. Okay. Yep, we're ready to go. Doing this is important. And it kind of makes me depressed because we're so close to something. Yes, Archie, we all do. It's nicer than a lot of land transportation for me, actually. Okay. Right, that sounds sensible. Okay, so... yeah, of course it does. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna arrive in Alvanesa shortly, but we still aren't 100% sure on where we'd find a unicorn. We have some friends here who may know a thing or two, a few allies, including a guild of adventurers, so they're the most likely to know. So let's go to the Poison Lily and have a chat with someone. Who you want to talk to is this lady up here, actually. Her grandma told her this. In the forest west of Valhalla Plains, northwest of Midgard, there's a white horse with a horn. Apparently only innocent maidens can approach this white horse. So, yeah. Interesting. Good thing we have Mint and Archie, right? Right? God damn, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, we need to get back. We've been to the forest, that white birch forest before. We went herb picking there. We've still got the herbs, which we can sell later for a lot more money than we can sell them for now. Yep, 320 gold. Yep, I'm ready to go. Even if the main difficulty of selling them is that I have to get to a really far out of the way place that we can't get to yet. Oh, which is not Olive. I mean, Olive is nice enough, but they don't have carry yet. And these guys are just gonna get absolutely decimated by moonlight. And a sort of lightning bolt thing. Back before games had ridiculous techniques that take half an hour to use. I mean, there are some ridiculous techniques in this game, some which are really hard to pull off. One that I've never actually used, because I've never actually been in a situation where I can use it. It's a weird move. Just trust me on that. And we're not too far off from getting it, but it's a very situational move, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, what we want to do now is we want to go into Valhalla Plains. We want to take the northwest exit. So that means basically heading north as far as you can. And trying to maintain a northwest heading. Even if you get thrown northeast a little bit, try to go. At this point you want to go here. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's weird that I actually know this area as well as I do, because I shouldn't. And we want to go into the birch forest. Yep. Okay. Right. Yeah, what is it? Alright. I totally do agree with Chris. As you can see, Claus is having a good old laugh. And we've taken over Mint and Archie. No need to worry, you won't get into any fights in here. But what you may want to do is look around for Oriental herbs, as there's more of them now. And we'll make some money off them later. I know exactly where I'm going, so no need to worry about that. That's one behind the rocket hides. That way is the way we need to go, but we want to go up and across for another herb. And then we want to go across here. Okay, we want to go down before we go up. Yeah, and across. Okay, so that's probably all the Oriental herbs, and now we want to go up. It's quite simple, really. Run up, and Archie runs off. I'll go look over there. So, mint goes up. Eek! You're really here. You don't buy. That's kind of actually a believable answer to this. I mean, it's a freaking unicorn. Oh, it can talk too. I'm giving more credit to the spirit line of thinking. Okay. Okay, this is bad. I forgot that it was that. Yes, claws sitting around doing nothing is boring. And the claws teasing Chris segment begins. And Chris, of course, doesn't really get it. Or he did pants him. Oh. Let's go. Dot dot dot. Oh, this is not going to end well for them. You don't attack mint, as the general rule. Cause, like in an anime, the anime boyfriend is gonna be pissed. And in this case, the anime boyfriend is Chris, even though he doesn't know it yet. Or it's Archie. She might be the anime boyfriend. But anyway, these guys are not gonna have a good time. To quote another game. Or they're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, there's a situation where Beast is the most effective technique you have. It is an absolutely amazing technique for dealing with large groups of enemies on the ground. Especially large groups of casters on the ground. You simply keep bashing the living daylights out of them and they don't stand a chance. You beast them into a corner. While your spellcasters wail on them. Now you could use Sword Rain or something like that, but this works just as effectively. Sharpen. Of course, sometimes, they keep trying to cast and all, but then they get hit by something like that. And it's a good opportunity for me to give beasts some experience. But they won't last much. Nope, they did. Proficiency with beast and murder is where we are at. We get 3 ruin bottles, 6,000 experience, 24,000 gold. So that's a pretty nice reward for that fight. Archie and Mint level up. Yeah, is Mint okay? The unicorn doesn't look so okay. Oh. So is it the heart that's important? And nothing else? Are you in love with Mint? Because Chris is not okay with that. Ah, everything makes sense now. And we get the unicorn horn. This is probably going to be the final piece of equipment that I give to Mint for as a weapon. There are technically more powerful weapons, but they only boost her physical damage. And there's no point in boosting Mint's physical damage. I mean, there's hardly any point. Her hitting things is about as helpful as Chris trying to cast magic. Alright. And Mint gained the title of Maiden. I actually believe that's the last title we can get in this age. By the way, yes. Right. She had a boyfriend once, and Chris gets told to shut up. You kind of get the idea of what happened, but we're back to this. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's looking pretty standard. Okay, that does not look standard. That looks like she's actually releasing a lot of power. Oh. Oh. Well, if it's healing energy going completely out of control, that's not as bad as you think. But I don't think that's actually what would happen. No. And we blew everything up. Oh my god, we ruined everything. Either that or we healed huge amounts of life force energy to something incredibly powerful. Yeah, we restored a lot of life energy here, Mint. That tree's looking pretty good. Hmm. Yeah, Yggdrasil's back to normal. Yeah. Anyway, now that Yggdrasil's back to normal, gonna have a chat with Martel. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, we know. Yeah, we have our reason. And she's gone. Well, that was short. Hmm. Alright, except for the more powerful ones, which are just like, yeah, I'm here, bitch. Mana is still rapidly. You finally figured out, huh, Chris? Right. Yeah, we're heading for 4 now. And we'll go there in the next episode. My name's been Akinoff. If you've had a good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, we head to 4 to return to our own time. See you then.